All right, in this video, we are going to walk through postcards you can send to your sphere of influence as a real estate agent, realtor, loan originator, mortgage pro, whatever, that will generate you calendar appointments, right? So, this is or was inspired by a session that we had done earlier in the week. Every Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, I do a session called Texting Tuesday. And we, this past Tuesday, used an email and text script that was designed to generate calendar appointments. And so now we're taking that, something that has already proven to be, to work and to get us appointments, and we're going to implement it with a postcard to our sphere of influence. So I'm going to walk you through the process of sending this. I'm going to walk you through the template, and I will also share how you can do it yourself, right? How you can replicate what I'm walking through and get our help to do so. Okay. As always, we live stream these sessions. If you miss it live, you can watch it on demand as many times as you would like after the fact. If you're watching it live on Facebook or after the fact, do me a huge favor, hit the like button or the heart button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you, number one, subscribe to the channel. Number two, make sure you smash the bell to be notified of new live sessions like these, or like Texting Tuesdays every Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, hit the like button or the light bulb emoticon or whatever. There are additional resources, training, links, etc., above or below the video in the description. I'm going to recommend that you check those out as well. And we will link after the fact in the description, and also will probably pop up on the screen here if you're watching it after the fact, a link to the Texting Tuesday session, which inspired this postcard. And by the way, has gotten me numerous appointments already. At least 5 phone appointments, 1 in-person appointment, and 2 coffee appointments as well. A number of folks getting pre-approved, some listing appointments, etc. So really good stuff here, and might as well throw gasoline on that fire with what I'm going to share with you here. To send out these postcards, we're going to use a resource that I recommend as highly as I can recommend anything, any tool or resource in our industry. It's one I talk about often. It's one we use often. It's thanks.io. And you can see scrolling across the bottom here, you can create a free account at growwithjosh.com/thanks. Growwithjosh.com/thanks. It's scrolling across the bottom here. Go and create your free account if you haven't already, and then email mike@growwithjosh.com. We've got additional resources, training, templates, etc., that you can utilize with the platform. Larry Fleckinger, hello, sir. We need to reconnect. I know we chatted. Let's get caught up here sometime soon. So go and create that account, and I'm going to show you how we're going to send this postcard using the platform. So rather than continue to talk about that, let's actually do it. So let me set up my screen share here. Bear with me for a second. So I'm logged into my thanks.io account. Now, when you go and create your free account, again, it's growwithjosh.com/thanks. It's scrolling across the bottom. When you go and create your free account, you can check it out, you can test it out, etc. If or when you decide to utilize it in your business, you are going to want to upgrade to their business account. It's $49 a month. It's well worth it. If you're going to send any amount of volume of postcards, note cards, you can send gift cards, you can send letters, you can send reports. And as I mentioned, email mike@growwithjosh.com. We'll send you all of our best practices, our scripts, our templates, etc., that we utilize with this. But if you're going to send any amount, I would highly recommend that you upgrade to the business account. It'll save you money in the long run. It'll save you money on postage, etc. But you can check it out for free. Growwithjosh.com/thanks. So, number one, in order to send this to my sphere of influence, I have to have my sphere of influence uploaded as a mailing list. And Dean Jackson refers to this list as your top 150. I'm sure other coaches and so forth refer to it as something else. But you're going to want to make sure that what I would recommend is that you send this to your entire sphere of influence and your past client list. And you can see I already have mine uploaded, my list uploaded right here. It's 211. And if I click on it, I can go and, I can just kind of go through and, look at the list. I can upload it. I'm sorry, update it. I can delete people. If people have moved out of the area or we've had a falling out or whatever the case may be, I can I can delete or update that. To add your own list, you literally just click add to list, and then you can upload from a CSV. You can manually enter addresses, probably not a great idea. And then you can purchase custom lists, which is great for geo farming. It's great for just listed, just sold, etc. And by the way, in the description above or below the video, there is a link to a playlist on a number of different other videos like this one, where I'm sending just sold postcard, just listed postcards, postcards to renters, postcards to local businesses. Lots of great stuff for you to go and check out there. Okay. So step one is you've got to get your list into uploaded as a CSV file. So you just have to have that in a CSV file, which, by the way, I'm actually going to stop screen. This is important here. If you don't have your sphere of influence and past clients in database form in order to do something like what I'm walking you through here today, that should be like your number one top priority, like right now. Like you should literally go leave this video and come back. You should do that right now because, oh, Connie says we lost audio for some reason. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there. But if you don't have that, you're missing out on opportunities. Okay. Whether it's an opportunity to implement what I'm about to share with you here today, or other opportunities as well. In fact, we'll have to dig up. I have a video on how you can take your sphere of influence and past client list, and you can create a Google map with pins for every one of those. Why is that important? Well, when you have a client, a buyer client who's looking to buy in a particular neighborhood, you can reach out to that person in your sphere and say, Mr. or Mrs., hey, Larry, it's Josh. We've got clients looking to buy a home in your neighborhood. Have you heard any rumors about, somebody thinking about selling in the neighborhood? Things like that. Anyway, I will get down off of my soapbox and we'll actually get into the postcard. So the next step is what I would recommend is you create your templates. Now, when you create a free account, growwithjosh.com/thanks, and you email mike@growwithjosh.com, we can actually give you or even set up this template in your account for you if you'd like. But you can go and create templates, image templates, and message templates. And I'm not going to get into too much detail. I just want to show you the template, and then I'm actually going to send this. Okay. I'm going to actually do the thing I'm teasing here. So this is the front of the postcard that we're going to send. Okay. This is the front of the postcard that we're going to send here. And there are so many things that or reasons I love thanks.io, and I'm going to highlight a couple of them right here on this example. Number one is this QR code. When this postcard goes out, it will have a QR code on the front and the back of the postcard. When the recipient gets this postcard and they scan that QR code, I immediately am emailed from thanks.io. I get an email that says, so-and-so at this address just scanned the QR code on this postcard. Why is that so important? If they take out their phone and they scan this QR code, there's some level of intent. And even if they don't, in this case, when they scan the QR code, they're going to go to my Calendly link. Even if they don't schedule an appointment, I know that they scanned it, and I can follow up with them and strategically, mention, hey, I'm just following up on the postcard that I sent you the other day. let me know if you'd like to chat. Let me know if you'd like to grab coffee, whatever you say. By the way, this brings up a good point. Part of the setup or the implementation of this, and I mentioned this on Tuesday when we walked through the what was the inspiration for this postcard. Ideally, you're going to have some sort of calendar appointment setting software. I use and recommend Calendly.com, because you can create an account for free. Now, I use their pro version, but you can use it for free, and implement this practice for that, because I think having that set up is important to making this process work. Alternatively, you could have it. You can send people wherever you want from this QR code. I just recommend, and you can see here, I'm using a Calendly link. Okay, so this is the front of the postcard. Thinking about buying, in parentheses, or selling in 2023, let's chat. You can scan the QR code below or go to joshvips.com/15, which is just a redirect link that I've set up that goes to this Calendly URL. Okay. That's the front of the card. The back of the card looks like this. Bear with me here. Here we go. Questions about how the current economic uncertainty is affecting the real estate market? Question mark. Curious about home values in your neighborhood? Question mark. Thinking about buying a new home or investment property this year? Question mark. Interested in putting your equity to work for you? Question mark. Let's chat. To schedule a time for us to chat or even grab coffee, scan the QR code to the right or go to joshvips.com/15. And we've got this cool little, funny imagery with me with an arrow pointing them and directing them to that. Now, the thing I like here is they can scan the QR code. They could call or text me at this number, or they could go to joshvips.com/15. There's numerous ways, and they can choose however they want to respond to this and to schedule an appointment. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is actually send this. So you can send the send now button. And you can see here, I could send it as a 4x6 postcard. I could send it as a 6x9 postcard. And the pricing you're seeing here is the pricing with the business account. And I have upgraded to this slightly better quality of print. Okay, which it just means that when the postcards show up like this, they're just a little thicker and better quality. Okay, I mean, you can see that this is pretty legit here. I mean, these postcards are pretty sweet. Okay, and that is the Google map view, not the street view. But in this postcard, we're using the street view. That's the map view of my house. I sent this to myself. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's go back to the screen share. So I click send now. I choose my template here, which I want to reiterate. This is just a placeholder image. The card that the recipient receives will have the Google Street View of their property. Why is that important? Because that is an incredible pattern interrupt. When you get a postcard like this one, and it's got your property on the front of it, you're going to read and check out the postcard, right? You are going to get your message read. And that's half the battle. In fact, it's probably more than half the battle, quite honestly. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to select my template for the back of the card. You know what? I'm going to got questions. I'm going to change this slightly about how the current economic uncertainty is affecting the real estate market. Anyway, the rest of it's the same. I just tweaked it slightly. I've got the QR code. We've got the QR code on the front and the back. I'm going to click continue. I am going to choose existing list. I'm going to choose top 150. I'm going to click continue. It says we're going to send this to 211 people. I'm going to submit order and send now. And when that happens, I'll just show you a preview, view order. And as soon as that loads up, I'll be able to show you an example of how it pulls in the Google Street View. 1 second here as that is rendering. The video is rendering. This will give me a good time as this is loading up. Once again, create your free account, growwithjosh.com/thanks. Email Mike at growwithjosh.com. We will help you. We will, do whatever we need to do to help you implement this process and make it as easy as possible for you to replicate this concept. And lastly, I would say that, if you want to chat about strategies like this to grow your business in 2023 and even explore different ways that we are partnering and different opportunities for us to partner together, just go ahead and schedule a time at josh15.com, josh15.com. There are a number of different ways that we can partner together and help you make 2023 your best year ever, despite all of the negativity and the uncertainty going on. In fact, we view that as massive opportunity. Let's be honest. So this is this is going to Corey and Laura Burkheimer. They are folks that my oldest daughter has played softball with their oldest daughter. Anyway, this is the picture, the street view of their home, right? And when they scan this QR code, I will in real time get an email that says, Laura and Craig Burkheimer just scanned the QR code on the postcard that you sent them at blank address. Pretty cool. Now, a couple of last things here. If you screw up, if you make a mistake when placing this order, you have about an hour window that you can cancel the order right here. So you will get a confirmation email when you send or place an order like I did. And then an hour later, you still have that window. But once it has begun the printing and fulfillment, you'll get another email that says, hey, this is proceeding, right? And you can no longer cancel the order. All right. So there you have it. There is a postcard you can use to generate appointment opportunities right now. So Pedro asked a great question. Did you say it automatically put the addressees Google Street View for each of their homes individually? Yes. And you can choose the map view or the street view. On this card, it's the map view. But on the card that I just shared, it's the street view. And you can choose either one. Pretty cool, right? Glenn says, wow, incredible. Yeah, I agree. And great profile picture, Glenn. I love it. Larry says, I like it. Angie says, okay, I thought it was just me. I don't know. Internet, technology. Maybe I did. My audio did drop for a minute there. Who knows? Sorry about that. If so. And Glenn and Pedro say, wow, I agree. So if you haven't already done so, create your free account, growwithjosh.com/thanks. Email Mike at growwithjosh.com and he will hook you up. And if you need help implementing this, all you have to do is ask. We're happy to help. And lastly, if you would like to explore how we can partner together in 2023 and the different ways that we're partnering with agents all throughout the country, please schedule a time for us to chat at josh15.com, josh15.com. Check out all of the additional resources, links, training, etc. above or below this video. And most importantly, take action. Take action. I don't know how many people of the 200 and some that are going out are going to scan and schedule a call. But my guess is it's going to be more than zero. And so, and quite honestly, what I know from past experience is, anywhere from, especially when sending this to a warm market, anywhere from 7, 8, 10, as much as 15% of people that get it are going to scan the card. And in fact, You know what? Here's what we'll do. What I was going to do is pull up an example of another postcard that I recently sent to my sphere of influence, but it's going to take me a while to sort through. So what we will do is we'll add that to the description, the example of another postcard I recently sent to my sphere of influence that got a ton of scans and interactions and created opportunities. So you can model that one as well, and we can help you implement that one as well. So one last time, create your free account, growwithjosh.com/thanks. Email mike@growwithjosh.com for bonus trainings, tutorials, templates, etc., and best practices. And just all you have to do is ask if you want some help implementing this. This is a great postcard to send to your sphere of influence. And in fact, I would probably, I would say that you can send this this sort of type of postcard at least twice a year to your sphere. I try to send direct mail to my sphere every month with varying things and types of messages. It's a great way to make sure that if or when they hear someone talking about buying or selling real estate, or they're thinking about it, that they will reach out to you, because nothing's worse than hearing from through the grapevine that someone that you're friends with or a past client bought or sold without using you, right? So anyway, done rambling. If there's anything at all we can do to help or support you, please don't hesitate to ask. You can email Mike, you can comment below, you can send me a private message, call or text me, look me up on social. Thanks for spending some time on a Friday afternoon. Take action, and I would love to chat. josh15.com. Take care, and hopefully talk soon.